Hi, Dr. D.
Arden, how you doing?
I'm just chilling, relaxing to a little instrumental Jurassic Park.
Your plastic park.
Plastic Park. Welcome, everyone, to
First movie was the best.
it was. I mean, just do you remember like it's one of those things where you like when you are sitting there the first time they show the dinosaurs. Is it Helen
Because it
Hunt?
was it was something at the time, it was something you never saw before.
You never saw. And was it Helen Hunt? Is that the woman who is the woman?
Uh no, it
Oh,
was
they kind of look alike, but
yeah.
yeah. So when like the other scientist turns her head, and she's like looking at it. She's like look. She was a botanist, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So she's looking at a leaf, saying this doesn't belong, and then he just turns her head, and she sees it like a brontosaurus or a
You know, it's funny because
brachiosaurus.
that was one of those movies that before it came out, I actually read the book.
Nice.
The movie came out and I was happy they made several changes, but back then no one made a big deal about those changes like they would now.
Of course, and
Because they racially, like the Goldblum character, they racially changed him, but it wasn't like a big deal. Nobody said anything, but if you did that now, people
yes.
would like lose it.
They would. In fact, actually, I was looking at a thing. They were like, for the Harry Potter series in England, they're mad that they made Professor Snape black. But they said, of all the characters to make black, why him? Like, they're like, that's just a total
And
wrongdoing.
we've said this before. It's like, guys, do something new.
Exactly. Exactly.
You did Harry Potter, the first movies, all of those were fun. Do something new. Lord of the Rings,
Do
you
something
shot your
new.
load. Do something new.
They can't because now that they own Tolkien, they want to just do. They'll just create what as long as they don't do the Cimarrows, because that
Yeah,
would be the most
Silmarillion.
that
Yeah.
Cimarron.
I don't think that could anybody could film that.
Because and it would be the most boring movie
I
you could
know.
practically make.
But you know what? There's so many completists out there that are hungry.
Yeah,
They'll take anything.
that is true. By the way, welcome to Arden, the crotchety old man, and we once Dr. D and I kind of figure out how our schedules look, we may be changing that title to Dr. D and Arden, or Arden and Dr.
We're
D.
both working stiffs now, so
Exactly.
that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, so we just, and I apologize. Just trying to come up with dates. We're going to eventually have one set date and everything else. But I want to thank I was showing Dr. D the numbers. We had a huge last episode. It was like almost doubled the amount of
Hey,
people.
thanks everybody. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
From all over the world, once again, and no bots. Like these are repeated people from other times. So I actually looked same towns. So I'd like to thank everyone out there, our European fans, our Asian fans, our South America. Where the heck are you? Come on, follow us. Come on. Trump just met with the leader of Brazil today. Come on, let's go. Start feeling the power. So, before we go into movies and things, I wanted to actually, have you heard of the hantavirus or hanta?
Yeah, didn't that just drop
Hanta?
that just dropped like not that long ago.
So there's
They're
a
saying though that it isn't a big deal, but famous last words. We'll see.
well, I'm waiting for people to start wearing their hanta masks already instead of COVID masks. They're going to be wearing these. It's just people are already so scared, and they've drank the Kool-Aid, and now they're looking for more Kool-Aid to
Could
drink.
you imagine if something like the rage virus like actually like really hit? You think people are going
Oh,
crazy now?
yeah. Is it? I still kind of hope that happens. It's some way, like in the
Hey,
back
be
of
careful
my
what you wish
mind.
for.
And I wouldn't have to work. I wouldn't have to worry about paying bills. I mean, I wouldn't have a Glock though. Like, what would be like? I would get a sawed-off shotgun. Actually, saw it off my saw it off myself. I'd get an old Colt
The
45.
thing with the rage virus, though, that makes it scary is that you're like infected in seconds. It's not this sleeper thing.
Yeah, and you just pop your eyes open and you just want to. And the Rage Virus, in case anyone doesn't know, that was like 28 Days Later type movie. Totally
Yeah.
different than the Walking Dead type movie because you weren't actually dead. You just your
You were
body.
as good as dead.
You're as good as dead, but you had so much anger. You're trying to kill everything. Like it wasn't just eating them. You want to kill and rip everything apart. It's
Yeah.
a little different, but yeah, I've had those days. I had this day just the other day on myself.
Uh-huh.
So, Loudoun County, Virginia. I'm only gonna. I have been moving back and forth all over Fairfax, Virginia. I lived in Loudoun County. I I did not know when you move from county to county, you have to go in to get. You don't have to redo your driver's license, but you still have to notify the DMV for tax purposes.
Yes.
I did not know that.
The only reason I know is that somebody else I know knew was complaining about that. Like less than a year ago, they were
Yeah,
saying the same thing. It was like moving to another country.
yeah, it really was. I'm literally moving beyond. Want to know how close? 5 minutes from my last place to my current place. It's a 5 minute drive, one county to another. I'm like, okay, I changed my address through the government, blah, blah. In Virginia have to pay property taxes on our cars. And so I did, so literally I moved in 2005 and I got a
Right.
bill for the first half of this year for 2026. And I said, I don't live there anymore. The lady literally, it was like a snob, was like, well, you didn't go on the DMV to change your address of where the car is garaged. I'm like, it's right outside. It's been
Yeah.
here.
What difference does it make?
She goes, well, according to government records, you owe money because you are still legally or parked in Sterling, Virginia.
Your car is a border jumper. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's
it's
okay.
here illegally.
Yeah, I'm in my car is illegal, but they don't let me get away with it. So I literally had to pay tax. Luckily, my car is a piece of junk, so I didn't have to pay that much. But I had to pay taxes on my car for Loudoun County, even though it never set foot in Loudoun County.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I was feeling a little rage virus, but like you're damned if you do. And by the way, if you miss a payment, you're doomed. Luckily, like I called like the day before, so I paid it over the phone, and I was like, "This is unbelievable. They suck. I hate Virginia now."
I can Oh my good. And it's changed so much just inside of 20 less than 20 years.
I mean, I moved down here. It was
I'd
awesome.
say 10 years.
Yeah, and I am the correlation. Honestly, is when Barack Obama became president. Between the illegals coming here, which aren't that bad, but he influenced such a large growth of government in such a short period of time. I mean, obviously Bush helped it and the Clinton, but in such a short period of time, Northern Virginia has taken over.
But you know what though?
It's horrible.
California is worse
Oh, of
when it
course.
comes to the whole tax nonsense
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Believe me, I
because
know.
people are leaving there in droves too.
Yeah. So Virginia might be the East Coast state where people start leaving, which would be
I don't think so. There's still it's all about proximity, jobs, data centers, everything.
well, once all the data centers are built, you only need what, like 6 people to work them. These big giant and these big. By the way, folks, if you don't know, like Ashburn, Virginia is like the biggest data center in the world. Like this whole area is big, giant warehouse buildings with no windows.
They need to change it. It shouldn't be Loudoun County. It should be Data Center County.
Yeah, exactly. It's so bad. So anyway, that's boring. No one wants to hear about data centers and me and my taxes. Sons of bitches. So we're celebrating the anniversary. Is it an anniversary when someone dies, or is it just a memory?
I think it's a little of both. Anniversary sounds like a celebration.
Yeah, exactly. Of Harryhausen.
Ray
Who
Harryhausen.
Ray Harryhausen. For those who don't know, if you've ever watched any movie that's stop motion, is that the right term?
Stop motion, exactly.
Okay. If you ever see, I mean, Jason and the Argonauts is still my favorite of all time.
Masterpiece,
Masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Without him, like other movies don't get made. You
No.
know, because he was special effects.
And the thing is that he made those movies for a paltry sum, and they still hold up better than the new ones with CGI.
Yeah, I mean, the skeleton ones in Jason and the Argonauts were a little silly, you know.
Yeah.
But when Talos, the Iron Golem, actually just turns his head, it was like,
But the
ah,
thing is, when Harryhausen dropped a movie, it was something you never saw before. You never
right,
saw skeletons, you never saw it before.
right. Did he work on any of the Star Wars movies?
No, he didn't. His last movie was Clash of the Titans in '81. Phil
Okay,
Tippett did any stop motion you saw for those movies was Phil Tippett. And
okay.
he did Jurassic Park too.
Ah, see, there was a reason why I played Jurassic Park.
Yeah, so Jurassic Park did have some stop motion by him and CGI.
Well, speaking of Star Wars, and I'm going to go into the our main topic in a little bit, but did Mark Hamill, what the hell happened to you?
You know
Like,
what, man? Oh my good. Just when I'm on his side with certain things, he just went off the rails with that.
so in case people haven't seen, he a person put out a post on Twitter of Trump being dead in a grave, just looking just dead in a grave, and Mark Hamill writes, "If only." Like, seriously, dude, like you have gone to the dark side. You know, I know you played the Joker for so many years on the animated series for Batman, and he was awesome at that.
Oh, he was great, man. He was
Uh,
great as the trickster in Flash, the Flash
yeah,
TV series.
he was. I mean, so he's done some awesome things besides being Luke Skywalker. Corvette Summer, not that bad. I
Hmm.
actually saw that recently. Corvette Summer. That was a movie in between Star Wars and Empire.
Well, you talk about somebody being typecast. He's definitely top of the hill there.
I mean, he had no chance, you know, after that movie. But
But what happened to the days where you really didn't know what these celebrities thought about anything? I mean, there've always been outspoken celebrities,
right,
but like now, I don't know what's wrong with these people.
and a lot of and it's okay to be outspoken, but they're outspoken to hate. You know, like if you talk about like Ronald Reagan when he was a Democrat. You know, like he would talk about like union values and things along those lines in California. Perfectly fair, but that's not anti-America. You know,
No. And the thing is with the Star Wars movies, and Hamill knows this, they've got fans across the board. It doesn't matter across religion,
you
political,
know,
race, everybody likes that stuff.
and it's sadly it's turning though more and more. I mean, Disney has crushed it. You know, it's just bad. The Mandalorian. You know, I'm tired of the actor. I'm tired of all of these things, which sucks.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is like in everything.
And in everything. By the way, I actually did not know who he was before The Mandalorian. Like, I then watched
No.
Game of Thrones again, and I was like, he was in that? Really? Like, I mean, he wasn't a major star in it,
But yeah,
but
he was in that. But like now he signed some deal somewhere, and he's like in every other movie that comes out.
yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of his. I mean, it's when. By the way, when you're non-political, it's so much easier to watch you.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. You don't have to be now. I'll say that for actors on the right, you know, and like James Woods, you know, for one. Like if he does
Perfect
something,
example.
if I saw him do a movie, I'm now starting to look at him as a right wing guy, you know, like. But I'm not. I'm probably most likely not going to see his
For
movies
me,
anyway.
once they become political, regardless of what side of the aisle they're on, they just lose me.
Yeah, it's there's no
And Woods,
reason
I
to.
love as an actor, man. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Now, if he starts doing it and he's mocking himself doing it, then it's fun. You know, then it's okay. But don't
But
do it.
you have a guy like Kurt Russell, you kind of have an idea of where he stands,
Right.
but he doesn't wear it on his sleeve.
Yeah, and that's the best way to do it. I mean, because
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, for people like us in Northern Virginia who have to worry about saying the wrong thing at our job because we will get fired. Yeah, I mean, if we say the wrong thing at any time, we're going to
Hmm.
HR and we're done. You
Yeah.
know, meanwhile, like actors and that, they don't have to worry. I mean, athletes, look at Kurt Schilling. he comes out, he doesn't even get into the Hall of Fame,
No.
because he comes out politically. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even like
What
him.
happened to the old days when you're like Pete Rose and you don't get in because you were gambling?
Right, right. You actually had to do drugs. By the way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, now Manny Ramirez, because he was funny and he was like a lot. I mean, the guy got suspended twice for doing steroids, and he still got like 34% of the Hall of Fame vote. And people want him, and people still are like, oh, he should go in. He should go in. The guy got caught twice and suspended
Oh
twice
my
for
God.
steroids, and you want him in the Hall of Fame, but yet you won't let in Kurt Schilling? Yeah, so the reason I brought up this Star Wars, by the way, was I was thinking this has been a very interesting month so far. We started off and this is going into U.S. made fake holidays.
Oh yeah.
So May 4th, may the 4th be with you, is, by the way, it's getting bigger. I mean, I went to work with my Darth Vader polo shirt, and everyone knew why.
It's gonna be even bigger next year, 50th anniversary. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely, it's getting big, but it's also kind of fun because there's so many nerds or quasi nerds out there.
Hmm.
Yeah, like it's the kind of thing that like your mother may have seen this movie and know Star Wars a little.
Yeah, and you're right. It's a fake holiday, but it's like Halloween. It's also a fun one.
Right.
People come out of the woodwork one day a year and do their thing.
Except Halloween was based on at least something.
Yeah.
Something. So we had May Day, which I got myself into trouble years ago. Speaking of getting into trouble. So May Day, you think about dancing around Maypole, medieval
Dis
times, blah, blah, blah.
Distress signal.
So, and now that was taken over by the communists. So we had protests here and May Day parades here. Then you had, the 4th. And now my favorite fake holiday, Cinco de Mayo,
Cinco de Mayo.
which, by the way, most people don't even realize. Like, I wanted to do a trivia contest at my job where I would ask trivia questions. And if they got it right, I'd give them 10% off. But one of my questions was, what are the two countries that were fighting on Cinco de Mayo? And nobody knew. They were like, America? I'm like, nope. They were like, what do you mean it's not America? I'm like, no. They were like, Mexico? Yeah, and who did they fight? Uh,
Wasn't it the French, right?
it was the French. Napoleon the Third, believe it or not.
Yeah, but that was like what, late 19th century, right? Was it
Yeah,
1850s,
yeah.
1860s when that battle was fought? Yeah.
And by the way, Texas wasn't even a republic yet. So
No.
it wasn't part of America. By the way, it has
But it hasn't
nothing,
been a holiday like all that long.
maybe like 10 years in this
I
area, but
think
it's
too,
always been big, big, big.
it is. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Is it in the 2000s? I'd have to look that up, but it
Yeah,
doesn't. It wasn't around when I was a kid. Nobody was
right.
celebrating
No
it
one
then.
was celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I mean, because you
Mhm.
literally, I mean, how funny is that though?
But
Just
but
to
what
sell
but what do
alcohol.
people do on it though? They drink.
Americans drink.
Yeah, just like St. Patrick's Day. It's
Just
another.
like say, and by the way, I actually met an Irish family. It was like 2 weeks ago, and they were
Mhm.
talking. And I was asking about St. Patrick's Day, and they go, "We did not do anything at St. Patrick's Day in Ireland." And they were like, "We heard about it that the people in America celebrate it, and we don't."
Yeah, just
It's just
like in England, they have Guy Fawkes Night in November. We don't do that here because it's a totally different thing.
if we can make it into a drinking day, we would. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, if Boxing Day became an actual thing, so like, I was trying to think, like, what other fake holidays do we have? And I don't want to talk about like Arbor Day and Flag Day because those aren't actually like people like believe it. Oh, so by the way, finishing my point
The
on
thing is, though, those holiday Arbor Day doesn't sell anything.
right,
Cinco de
exactly.
Mayo sells like cases of beer.
Cases of beer, Corona, any type of tequila. But by the way, so it was just a battle where the Mexicans won. It wasn't like they won their independence because of that battle.
Hmm.
It was just a battle in a bigger war, which eventually they became independent. Like so, not
Now
even
there is a Mexican Independence Day, but
yes.
that's like something different. I don't know when that's celebrated, but I think that's
See,
something entirely different.
but maybe we should be celebrating that. That
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean Groundhog's Day is a funny holiday, but it's not a. We don't sell anything.
It's a big deal here. It's not a big deal anywhere
Right.
else.
Now, Valentine's Day is a created holiday, and man,
Yes.
do we buy stuff on that one.
And that sells candy and flowers and dinners out.
And dinner's out, so it actually helps the economy. It's very useful. You know, so you do have these, I mean, obviously anything that's a religious holiday, but even those, we only have the two big ones in, yeah, and they're Christian holidays first.
Yeah,
And
you've got Christmas, which goes without saying, that sells globally.
yep, and Easter. You got
And
your
Easter and
Easter.
Thanksgiving is really this country and
It's
Canada. Canada
a
celebrates it at a different
a
time.
different day. Yeah, but I think
Right.
that, what is that, a day earlier or a day later?
No, it's oh my goodness, not off the top of my head. It's I think it's before November.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to look that up.
Like Hanukkah is slowly becoming like Junior because they can sell stuff for it.
Well, yeah,
Because
you've got 8 days to go through it.
right, every day you get a gift. So like
Yeah.
all these parents now have to buy their kids all these gifts.
I would still say though that's regional though. Wherever you've got like huge Jewish populations, like New York goes without saying.
Right, Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florida, Chicago, maybe Los Angeles.
yeah. I mean, in the middle of Nebraska, you may not have a Hanukkah celebration. You
Nah.
might not. You might not.
That's why I don't think that that's going to go over big because that's really niche.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just odd how many of these holidays we have. I mean, Thanksgiving is unique because that actually is like the only American, well, the Fourth of July is another American holiday, but each one of these, but that celebrates the Fourth of July. I
Right.
mean, our
Thanksgiving is
independence.
just like around food, so you're not out like buying Thanksgiving presents. You're not like doing
Right.
anything like that.
But you travel at least.
Yeah, you travel, that's
You
true.
travel, but and you have one huge meal, but you're not like you said, you're not buying tons and tons and tons of other stuff.
Right.
Not many people decorate their house for Thanksgiving. They're decorating their house
Hmm.
for Christmas. So it's just a cool thing. So I was trying to think like, is there going to be like all of these movies now or TV shows, the Cinco de Mayo massacre, or like
Don't be surprised they came out with that Thanksgiving horror movie that was out,
oh, there was
which was actually pretty good.
was it the one with the pilgrim that
Yeah,
goes around killing people? Oh
yeah.
yes.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Speaking of movies, did you see the new trailer for the Odyssey
I did not.
that just dropped? And I've got reservations about it.
Okay.
Production wise, on the surface, it looks good, but it's still like to me typical modern movie. It's always dark. You ever
Okay.
notice that in these movies, everything's always dark.
Isn't
The accents are all over the place. The costumes, I don't know. I think you brought that up before about the costumes, and I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, they're not
Yeah, I
period
heard.
accurate.
Right, they're
But I
period
mean,
accurate.
right. But I mean, how many movies are in that regard? But I think a movie like this, if they had a British cast and just did it
Right.
that way with those uniform accents, it would be better.
Uniform. But now is it now here's an interesting question. For the Odyssey, it actually could be diverse without trying.
Based on what exactly, where it
Based
makes
on
sense.
I
It
mean,
makes sense.
it's the Greeks, it's that whole Mediterranean area. So you could have, by the way, you probably wouldn't have white people in it. If you really think about it, like probably the ancient Greeks were, they were more, darker skin. I'm trying to
The
be fair,
the
but
only reason I'm interested in this is because Nolan's at the helm.
right,
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. So I mean, is it long? Like, by the way, the Odyssey is a movie that
Yeah, I think
should
this
be
is
very
like I
long.
think it's 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's it.
I
Huh.
think yeah, I gotta check. I think it's a 2.5 hour flick.
I mean, that's the kind of movie that should be 3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the rare books I actually read in high school. Yeah, so but Odyssey, great book. Hopefully it's pretty cool. Hopefully it's accurate. Hopefully they don't like. go over the top with oh, there's a Cyclops, there's a, there's
The other thing
the other
that I
things.
didn't like is like the language is contemporary. It's not like the movies we saw, period movies we saw as a kid, where they didn't talk like somebody out of a bar in the 60s.
Right, right, okay.
So they it's contemporary like that.
Oh, by the way, I was watching this thing on where what's the John Wayne movie where he plays Genghis Khan? Is it just called Genghis Khan, or
No, he never played Genghis Khan.
who did he play? He played like an Asian leader of some sort.
No, no, not John Wayne.
Really?
I don't think
I
so.
thought it was called like The Emperor. So it's like it's actually called like one of the worst movies ever.
And it was just, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Holy crap.
Ah, I thought it was. I thought he played Genghis Khan, but it was something. I was watching Turner Classic Movies, and it was in the background,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking about how the production was so bad, and so many people died because it was filmed on location where they actually had nuclear test sites, and
Oh
so
my goodness.
so a bunch of actors got cancer from it.
The only movie I can think of off the top of my head where John Wayne's with a bunch of Asians is The Green Berets.
No, it's not that at all. Hey, he's
I know.
actually wearing like it's a historical movie. He's got like the Fu Manchu mustache.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. So while you're looking it up, I'm gonna.
Now I got to look this
You
up. You
gotta
got me.
look it up.
You know what? I stand corrected. It's The Conqueror.
The Conqueror. Call it one of the worst movies. Now I want to see it. I gotta see it. They said it's
Let's
like
see. And it was this movie's in 1956. It was expensive, made for 6 million bucks, which was a
huge.
ton of money back then.
Yep.
And it made 9 million.
Yeah.
So for back then, that's actually like not terrible.
Not terrible, but they're
It's not
like
great, but it's not terrible. But
what?
it's still a failure.
Yeah. By the way, but what a horrible person to cast. I mean, John Wayne should not be playing an Asian person.
That and he shouldn't have been playing a Roman centurion in that's
Yes.
it's like what's this guy doing here, man?
What are you doing over here, Jesus?
Surely this was a son of God.
Yeah, you stabbed him in the ribs, didn't you? I mean, come on, what are you like? I mean, take Mary and Joseph and get them. I mean, it's so bad. That's a really bad John Wayne, but I tried.
That's like Edward G. Robinson in Ten
Yeah,
Commandments.
yeah, see,
Well,
yeah,
bricks
yeah.
without straw, say.
Yeah. Oh, he's bringing a plague, see? There, by the way, we just lost half our audience. They don't know any of these people. They're like, John Wayne, who the hell is that? Edward G.
We're,
Robinson.
we're taking them to school.
I don't know why every time. Did you ever watch Courageous Cat and Minnie Mouse?
Love that, man.
Wasn't the frog like Edward G. Robinson?
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. That's right.
All right. Okay, so look at that. I'm
That's so
losing.
obscure. Not many people remember that, man. That was on like every morning before school.
Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse. If you could
Now it's
find.
on YouTube.
Oh, it is on YouTube. Okay.
Every episode, yeah.
So people need to go and look at that. That's what we grew up on. You had a cat that had a gun that can shoot anything. Let me shoot a rope.
Yeah. Like the spin on Batman, you know?
Yes, and he was a cat, and his sidekick was a mouse. I don't remember what Minute Mouse ever did though. Like, did he like have any powers? Like, did he fight or anything? I don't
No,
remember.
he just had this high-pitched whiny voice.
He just wanted to slap him. That was hilarious. Oh yeah,
Love that they had nothing on Rocky and Bullwinkle though.
no, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to do Rocky and Bullwinkle. If Rocky, I couldn't stand him either. Little prick.
Oh boy, yeah.
Bullwinkle is so dumb. But
Going
okay,
back to movies though,
yes,
speaking of Star Wars, we got to see Mandalorian Grogu.
yes. When it comes
Even
out,
though I've got reservations, I'm a completist. I have to see it because after this movie, they're not doing any more. I don't think because it's not going to do well.
when's it coming out?
The 21st.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's coming up quick. Probably like before Memorial Day, sometime around then.
Remember they used to always come out around Memorial Day, the Star Wars
Yeah.
movies. That was
Hmm.
such a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good one that I wanted to see. By the way, before our time runs out, I have another movie review.
What do you got, man?
Well, did you ever see the movie Shaun of the Dead?
Of course.
Okay, I watched Shed of the Dead last
Okay.
night.
You got me on that one.
This movie is like a horrible version of Shaun of the Dead. Both are made in England. You got
Hmm.
the nerdy guy with a fat, nerdy friend, and basically there's an apocalypse. But he likes to hang out in his shed. And it doesn't explain why or how or anything, but when the dead start rising back to life. But somehow one of his neighbors is a serial killer who is also from America. But for some reason, they don't really explain it. Like everyone knows he's a serial killer and buries bodies all over the place. So they start coming up to life. But it's like, I feel like I'm just watching a knockoff on Shaun of the Dead. It is so, like, there's moments of it that's actually kind of fun, but
Hmm.
it just goes off the rails on terrible. It's the star only thinks about himself for the entire movie.
How did you come across this thing?
I was on Amazon and it
Oh,
just
okay.
popped up, and I was like, it got 3 star. By the way, Amazon star ratings are pretty good. I think they're almost like, if it says 4 stars, I'm watching it.
I agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
except Highlander 2. That
Oh,
movie is so bad. I give that
oh.
one star. So anyway,
I
real
saw
fast.
that in the movie theater because I liked the first one a lot.
So did I. I
And the
wanted to
second
walk
one
out.
came out, I was actually kind of excited. And then I left the theater like questioning life choices.
Yeah. And the rare occasion where the third one is actually better than the second one.
I didn't bother after the second one. I'm like, you know what? I'm
So
not going to
bad.
mar my consciousness with another Highlander movie.
So bad. But so Shed of the Dead, another. I watched it, so you don't have to.
Yes.
It may be by the end of the year, it may be on the top 10 worst movies of the year that I've seen. But I mean, the acting's okay. I mean, once again, his sidekick is this big fat dude,
Hmm.
who all they do is play like the guy wants to be like an action figure. Like he plays like not Star, like Dungeons and Dragons. That's what he does. It's
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's really bad. So Shed of the Dead, don't watch it. Shaun of the Dead, watch it. That
I
movie's great,
watch it once a year. The movie's mandatory, classic.
and it gets funnier every year.
Oh, it's great. It never gets old, man. That
Uh,
came out the same summer, same year as the Dawn of the Dead remake, which I also enjoyed.
was that the one that was in 3D?
No, this was out 2004.
Yeah, I did see
I
that.
don't know if it was in 3D or not. I just saw it regular.
With the one guy who just died, right? Tortilla. What's his name?
Ving Rhames was in it.
Oh, was it Vincent? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was actually pretty good. The original, the Romero
yeah.
version's better, but I still like this one too. It was pretty good.
Because I saw another one that was like one of the Living Dead's, but it was a 3D one at one
Hmm.
point, and it was actually pretty good too.
Wow.
I love my zombie movies, but it's hard to find something that's half decent, just half decent. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, like we did try to stay away from politics because the war is not really a war right now. It's just it's a siege. It's not even an occupation. It's just a siege.
It's just smoldering out there.
Yeah, they're just sitting back waiting in for everyone else. Um, any other words of wisdom to go on now that we're waiting for Memorial Day? By the way, Memorial Day, that was a TCM, set your DVR all day long. Just get every war movie you could that Turner didn't know. Oh, and Ted Turner just died.
Yeah, Ted Turner. Oh my goodness,
The
man.
guy who brought us TBS and TNT and Turner Classic Movies
Turner Classic. Yeah, oh yeah, you can't.
and CNN.
Regardless of what you think of him, he's somebody that actually created something,
And do you,
left something behind that's going to be on as long as there's electricity.
and do you know the Ted Turner rule in baseball?
What's that?
When Ted Turner he managed the Atlanta Braves for one game as owner,
Uh-huh.
you are now not allowed to own the team and manage the team. You cannot. You have to separate. You cannot be a player or a manager or a coach.
Wow.
Yeah, because of Ted Turner. He did it one game.
One game.
One game. Well, because like the Connie Mack owned the Oakland A's, so he was their manager. So you'll like that.
Wow.
Yeah, some interesting stuff. Anyway, well, I would like to thank Dr. D. We are going to be working. Please, if you like our show, feel free, reach out to us. Archity the crotch, Archity, Arden the crotchety old man.
I like that better, man.
Archity,
Archity.
Archity. I want Archity. So Arden the crotchety old man at gmail.com, or follow us on X, because I am on that all day long sometimes. I'm addicted to it now. Even that, we've doubled in followers in 2 weeks. So we're getting people to follow us. I'm always available. I'll try to, if you reach out to me, I'll try to reach out to you. And if you want to be on the show, feel free.
And
Reach
like I
out to
told
us.
you, and I'm going to try my best to get some more content out there too. I've just been busy with the new job.
Yeah, well, you got to make, as my brother would say, you got to bring home the bacon.
Absolutely.
And I'm so poor I can't even afford bacon. I'm getting some sort of slime. I'm getting like it's like the bacon fat. Ugh.
I know you're so broke you can't pay attention, right?
Right. You're so poor you can't even pay it. That was a Fat Albert joke all the time. I love me some Fat Albert jokes. You're like what is it? You're like school in the summertime, no class. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna do those voices either because I can't. Anyway,
Love that show.
we need a little more soft going out music. Well, thanks, Dr. D. We will talk.
Thanks, Arden.
I will talk to you next week. Have
Good
a
talking. Take care.
wonderful night.